and gentlemen, welcome back to the Hard Count. We got a spicy video for you here today. We're talking about 3 players that will punch your team's golden ticket into the great fantasy playoffs. Let's get into it.
Welcome back to the Hard Count, guys. Today, like Cade said, we're talking about the 3 players that can help you rise to the top. Are you tired of all your friends laughing at you?
Man,
Of
yes.
all your friends saying, why are you even a part of this fantasy league? You suck,
Yeah.
okay? Yeah, I've had that happen too. Are you tired of always doing fantasy punishments, even though you think your knowledge of NFL teams is greater than the people that make it to the playoffs? I know you are. And if not, and if it is, then this is the product for you. Okay?
Sign me
This
up.
are your 3 players that you need to draft and should draft to punch, like Cade said, that golden ticket to the fantasy playoffs. All right.
go.
Let's kick it right off. Let's keep the momentum going, okay? We have almost an entire team, but it's centered around this player. And this player can help you because this player might be slept on by some guys and overshadowed because of some other big names that are ahead of him. So we're talking about the man, the myth, the wavy-haired gentleman himself, the luscious, beautiful locks, Trevor Lawrence. Okay, this man is an absolute beast. He had a beast of a year ending last season. I mean, even at the beginning, he was just solid. I mean, then again, they were feeling themselves out with Doug Peterson, you know, getting the feel of their team. You knew they weren't going to be electrifyingly good, but hey, they came back of like a 21-point deficit in the playoffs and beat the Chargers' ass. All right.
Let them know.
T-Law is primed for an even greater year this year. Okay. This dude is talented, obviously. I mean, this dude is the face of the franchise, and the entire playbook is, of course, centered around him, like most playbooks are as a quarterback.
He can make any throw.
Brandon. Yeah, but he can't. He can do anything. He's like Superman, okay? But not only that, he produced with very limited receivers. He produced with Zay Jones, I think. Yeah.
Chris Kirk.
Yeah, Christian Kirk. And he made Christian Kirk a fantasy stud.
He was like a top 10 receiver for like 8 weeks there.
He was. And, I mean, we had a friend that almost made it to the playoffs because he started Kirk in his flex like 8 times. It was really annoying. But, no. But this guy, he has an even better bona fide wide receiver 1 in Calvin Ridley, who they traded for chump change to the Falcons. They were like, here you go. Yeah. And they took him, and he's coming back off of a gambling year because he was suspended, which is stupid. So he's going to be coming for heads. He's going to prove that he's still a top receiver.
Yep. We
have Doug Peterson calling the plays. So this man is going to draw something up to make these two the absolute dynamic duo. Woo! Okay. Absolute Captain America and Iron Man. Okay. Just boom.
Together.
All right. So T-Law is going to cook. Bottom line, he's going to cook this year. There's a lot, you know, you can draft your Patrick Mahomes, your Josh Allen's really early. Let them do that, okay? Let them think, yeah, I've got my quarterback. Listen, you might have an MVP caliber kind of player coming in this year. This is a bold statement, but you might just have an MVP caliber player, if not offensive player of the year.
Yep.
Who knows?
Yep. He's not wrong.
His potential's there.
He's got the talent, and he's produced before. He'll do it again.
Yeah, and the Jags are probably going to go to the playoffs in that division.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so you got look at the division, look at the teams he's playing, look how he cooks them. Okay,
They're naughty water.
T-Law cook.
Let him cook.
Bottom line, Cade, who's the second player?
Second player. Now this guy had a great rookie year. Great, good, whatever you want to call it. But he produces the point. The second year, kind of underwhelming. It's okay. But year 3, we are ready to get hurt again. Kyle Pitts, the tight end, generational talent. People were talking about he's going to be top 5 in the draft, top 2 in the draft. That was kind of crazy, but he's a bona fide stud, and we know that for a fact. He can do anything. He's basically a wide receiver playing the tight end position. Mariota could not throw last year. Nope. Let's get that straight. Out of 14 targets deep, he made 1 catchable. for Kyle Pitts. That is horrible. That is the lowest percentage in the entire league. And we know Desmond Ridder, maybe he's not crazy accurate. He is going to be more accurate than Marcus Mariota. So we're already off to a better start. He can't be worse than what last year was.
Can't be.
And Kyle Pitts, when he gets the ball in his hands, the yak is going to be off the chain. And we know how hard the tight end position is to hit. It is just an absolute throwing darts at the dartboard. Mm-hmm. You're hitting the TV. You just hit your son. Like, you cannot land this. You cannot land a single shot. It's not going to happen. But Kyle Pitts is a risk we want to take because if it hits, you're hitting big. And we're talking
comeback player of the year.
Yeah, dare I say, like, we're might be touching, like, Kelsey numbers. If he actually hits, he has the ability to do that.
Yeah.
3, where are we going to, Brandon, for our last player to punch that ticket into the playoffs?
Now, this player was good last year.
He was.
Didn't have much of a quarterback to work with. Kind of was been thrown just random balls by random players, it seems like. But this guy, his potential from rookie to year 2 is just insurmountable.
Monumental.
Okay? This guy could be one of the top receivers to pan out in this whole fantasy league, okay? Mm-hmm. Potentially. And he might slip under people's radar. And that's Chris Olave in the New Orleans Saints, okay? We have Derek Carr, who loves the deep ball. It literally seems like he doesn't look at small, short routes or medium routes. He's like, who's deep? It's like when you're playing Xbox with your dad at 7 years old, Madden, and you're like, 4 verticals all the time. Click. One of them's going to hit. And who do you think he's going to? Chris Olave. If you watched our last video about our busts, we mentioned that Derek Carr loves to pick out one receiver and throw to. And then who do the Saints have? Not Kamara, because he might get suspended. They have nobody but maybe Michael Thomas, but he's just running slants, and he ain't playing. So Chris Olave, who balled out with arguably whatever quarterback, Andy Dalton, Jameis Winston he played with, balled out. It was a mid-off. I mean, he balled out. So now he has Derek Carr, who loves to throw him the deep ball. So he plays fearless. He'll dive for those balls. He'll get a concussion for every. You saw it. He dove for it, and he just bonk and just got it hit sideways.
Still caught it.
Yeah, still caught it. Touchdown. And guys, those are 3 players that you absolutely have to have. Chris Olave being the final one. These guys are going to win you your championship. Okay.
Love it.
Cade, take us out of here and take us to the top.
To the top. Ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed this video today, please drop a like. We love making these videos for you. We appreciate all feedback and support. I promise we look at it all because there's like 173 of you, so we see everything you say. Any comments, suggestions, any questions you have for the next episode, let us know in the comments. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Twitter, and Threads. That's crazy. No, Threads just dropped for Instagram today, actually. Go check that out. Probably it's been like 2 weeks. No, it dropped today in real time. Go check that out. We got a page on there. We appreciate all your support, guys. Have the best day. We love all of you. Peace.